Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to or back to your channel. This is your daily reading for Thursday, August 6th. Keep in mind, time is fluid. You can resonate to any of these readings on this channel if you have strong Leo in your birth chart. And happy birthday to all the Leo suns out there. Wishing you a blessed, abundant birthday season with many years to come. So your fortune for the day is nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. All right, nature is calling out to you, Leo. Some of you are already like, wow, I was actually thinking about spending some time outside or going outside or just doing something that involves you being outdoors in any way, shape, or form. So if you have been feeling that way, then this fortune is coming through exactly in that position of saying, yes, you are feeling the call correctly. Nature is calling on to you to be out there, to find its healing, and it will be very good for your soul. Now, let's see what angel is assisting you in doing so and get some more details on your day. And your angel is the Angel of Determination, card number 9. All right, so this actually brings you a power boost, this angel. This angel says, it's time to get back onto your game. It's time to do things. It's time to make moves. It's time to have action in your energy. And the Angel of Determination helps you raise the bar for yourself specifically and says, what are you determined to have? What are you determined to do? Where does your motivation lie? Does it lie just in spurts, or does it lie in the energy of consistency? Because the Angel of Determination is going to help you take your spurts of motivation and turn them into consistent action for you. There could be some type of status rising for you in terms of like career, job, or what you do for work when the Angel of Determination comes through. Let's see what your angel and aura card is. And you have open your heart to love, vulnerability, forgiveness, allowing, and community. Card number 27. So at the same time of you returning back to yourself, there is this energy of making sure to keep your heart open. You never know what can happen. You never know what can come your way. And you never know who you can connect to, whether on a platonic level through community or a romantic level through romantic sense of being. So if you've been feeling kind of stubborn or closed off or absent in this energy, it's calling you back to the heart. This card specifically is calling you back to the heart, where you may have, locked it and throw away the key. This card is saying, I think you need to find the key. Figure out where you threw it, figure out where you place it, and allow yourself to forgive and be open and continue forward with leading from your heart. Let's see what Metatron is giving to you for the day here, Leo. And you have as above, so below, with heaven and earth. Wow. Okay, so this card says you are experiencing what your energy is holding. So if you don't like what you're experiencing and you don't like what you have been getting, now is the time to make that shift. Now is that time to unlock that energy, because what you give will be what you get. Heaven and earth, that reflection of as above, so below. So what are you seeing being reflected from you? Do you enjoy it, or do you want it to shift? Symbolism of nature here in this card. So you may even find yourself like maybe at a park that like has like a pond or a lake, and it reflects like the nature in it, the earth, the what's the word I'm looking for? The earth, the trees, the everything that's around, showing you that we are just mirrors to our reality. And what you mirror is what will be reflected back to you. So let's see what we have in your tea leaf for the day. On the Angel of Determination, we have the Cup. You should accept valid criticism. So there could be an energies that are like, hey, Leo, snap back out of it. Remember who you are. Remember what you're made of. Could receive a little bit of tough love around this time. Underneath, open up your heart to love, is the Eagle. Triumph over obstacles and troubles and obstacles. So if there has been issues with being open or being vulnerable, the Eagle says you will surpass that. And underneath, as above, so below is the ear with good news. All right, so you have some positive energy coming your way, some good news coming your way. And, you know, you do have the angel of determination, right? I said there is a status raising type of energy there. So you may definitely receive good news in terms of career status or something that has to do with your money and financial energy. Some of you, you just may hear some good news that comes your way. Your overall energy from the tarot is change your focus with the 5 of Cups. Yes. So you may have gone through some disappointments or just some energies that made you feel sad, down, out, not fully in, I guess you could say, you know, high vibrational mode. That's why I really love the 5 of Cups in this deck. And you've gotten 2 readings in a row about seeing things more clearly. Because even in the symbolism of this card, very foggy, can't really see. But then there's that little energy of clearance where her eyes are. So your reading yesterday was also about logically seeing something clearly or some type of analytical energy. So let's clarify and open up the spread. All right, on the 5 of Cups, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So your overall energy is really honing in on the fact of where do I feel like my efforts are returned? Where do I feel like things are balanced? Where do I feel breadcrumbed? Where do I feel like I'm giving more than I'm getting? And it asks you to shift back into the focus of equality. And if something doesn't feel equal in your world, it could be that there is a need for you to look elsewhere or turn your back or do something in a sense where you're not being the overgiver, quote unquote. What's coming your way is the Death card, change, transformations, endings. Your influence is the 10 of Swords. What's unexpected is the 6 of Swords. Your advice is the 3 of Cups again. So 3 of Cups in your advice twice. I feel like there are supportive energies around you somewhere, somehow. And your outcome is the 9 of Wands. So no wonder why you have open up your heart. Because it looks like your energy doesn't feel that open in a sense, because of either some type of disappointment, some change, some ending, some betrayal, some feeling of possibly giving more than you were getting in certain situation. Let's clarify. There could have been a disappointment at work. You may find yourself getting a better job or going through a certain type of situation that teaches you a lesson. Let's see. On the Death card, 8 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, Strength, and the Knight of Cups to the World. Huh. So you're definitely getting out of some hurt or some disappointment here. But it looks like you were in it for a period of time that was like not as quick here. But strength is a favorable energy to see that self-control, and Knight of Cups to the World is that reminder of keeping your heart open. When the world brings you things or things occur that try to close off the heart, your biggest energy is to try to keep it open and give all of what you were trying to give or trying to receive back into self. But there definitely could be some type of potential of someone trying to heal here, possibly this imbalance. 10 of Swords and your influence with the 4 of Wands, the Tower, and the Star. Yeah, so you have some unexpected healing, whether this is healing in a situation or healing on your own. No matter what, there is definitely some sense of rebuilding your energy. The Star to the Magician and sitting back into creator mode, right? As above, so below. We can create from any state of being. It's just you create more of those positive energies, those miracles, those extraordinary moments when you are high vibrational. But you could still create experiences that don't feel so good when you're in that lower sense of energy. So there's really something trying to place you back in a high vibration, especially possibly from that moment of the 5 of Cups here, of something potentially letting you down or causing you a sense of sadness. 6 of Swords of what's unexpected, the Devil, the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, so you have some unexpected expansion. The Devil is exactly what you're moving away from with the 6 of Swords. They're like, all right, well, I don't want to live out this energy. I don't want to feel this type of energy. I don't want to be around this type of energy. So I must make my action in a way that feels expansive and that feels good for self. This combination of cards is also underneath good news. The Eight of Wands is my conversation card, so there definitely could be some good news that comes your way through communication today. Three of Cups and your advice with the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Death card, the Lovers. So your advice is to really keep your vibration as stable as possible. Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. And trust that what's for you will not pass you by, or what's for you will be for you, and it will uplift you, and it will help, and it will assist. It won't always be constantly challenging. Nine of Wands is your outcome with the Chariot. There's that breakthrough. The Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, more wish fulfillment. Two of Swords, you don't see it coming. Spinning the wheel of luck. Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles to Justice. Wow. Hold on. I feel like there was something that you went through that kind of just made you give up hope in a certain area of your life. I don't know if it's career or romance or love, but I feel like there's an unexpected wish fulfillment that comes in to reinstill hope. You know, stability coming back in, a better relationship, a better job, a better situation for yourself that may challenge your avoidance. It may challenge what you were trying to avoid or you were trying to close off to. So I'd pay attention to that here, because I feel like sometimes that does happen where something occurs and then something comes in, but we're so closed off or shut down because of what occurred that we don't really actually see what comes in or is as grateful or maybe as appreciative. So I feel like something is occurring here in your energy that, as much as you want to close down or be angry at this job or be angry at this person, it's like logic is calling on to you in a very strong way. And the logical part of it is also, interestingly enough, giving you the sense of, okay, wait, yeah, that situation wasn't great, or that was like this, or this was like that, but that doesn't mean that all things will be that way. And that's like heart and logic finding a middle ground. So this is what I have here for you, Leo, for the day. I do feel like there could be some type of healing that's involved, either with another person or just in your energy. I do definitely feel like there could be this highlight on where things are imbalanced or where you may have been giving too much. And you may start, I don't want to say you're withholding your energy, but I just feel like you're not giving as much as you used to a situation or at all because of some clarity you are seeing. So the eagle is a really good sign with that triumph over troubles and obstacles, walking through this new door, spending this time in nature, and really allowing healing to come through for you. In terms of zodiac signs in your spread, in this reading, you do have Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Gemini. So let's see. Your ending oracle from the Starseed Oracle is the Blue Flame. There it is. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. And you do have the Star. And you have the Tower to the Star to the Magician. And that kind of does give spontaneous awakening. Like something like hits you like lightning. Blue flame. Light. All right, the Blue Flame. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical Kundalini experience and deep cellular and DNA healing. Oh my God, I think I said that in yesterday's reading or the reading before that. Some of you may have actually had physical symptoms or physical pain. Physical Kundalini awakening would be like spine energy, anything connected to the back. lower back, shoulder, upper back, neck. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and much more difficult than many of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate. Yep, there it is. That the Knight of Pentacles, taking a little time. This isn't easy. Okay, I just read that. Takes a considerable amount of time to integrate. An awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends, but treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes that you are going through. Yep. That makes so much sense. And it makes so much sense why nature is calling out to you. It's like we will actually help you ground and stabilize. We minimize the power of nature and of that type of realm for healing. So I would definitely step into it as best as you possibly can. So this is what I have here for you, my beautiful, wonderful, amazing Leos. I hope you have a great day or night, wherever you are at in the world. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all soon. Bye now.